depends what the others do, doesn't it? I mean, it's very easy in these run-ins to sort of think you've done your chips far too early in the run-in because, you know, Barnett and York will drop points. They have to.
It's like 5 big men there have split, but they form a queue again as McCallum eventually plays it into the near post. Ennis gets the header and it finds Quigley. It's congested in the 6-yard box. Tackles are flying in. It goes to Garrett's got a goal for Forest Green. It's Oscar Davey on the far post who pops up and slots it home off the Maidenhead. Didn't clear the corner convincingly, and a good poacher's finish. Forest Green go 1-0 up.
Well, we fancied an early goal in this game, didn't we, Billy? And we've got it. Forest Green scoring the first, which has been crucial for Rovers. Game of head tennis in there. Innes twice involved, Quigley involved as well. And it came on the far post to Osadebe, was unmarked, and just lashed it in to, from what that angle probably was a fairly open net. Just the start that Forest Green wanted. You want them now.
The first half must be, in the beginning before the game, certainly working.
And we've got applause, rhythmic clapping here in the East Stand as well.
Harry's back to Innes, plays it on the floor, looking for, I'm not sure who, but Ferguson for Maidenhead gets the ball back, spread to Barrett, looks to have another shot, and it just goes off for a goal kick. Morzak diving to his right-hand side, covering it.
Yeah, I think he did have it covered as well. He sort of took his hand away. Elsewhere, still goalless between Cheltenham today, and momentarily I've forgotten who Cheltenham are playing this afternoon, but George Miller.
Field again, well controlled by de Havilland. Space in the middle for Ferguson. Taps to the right hand side. Maynard put some good few passes together here. Venturing further forward. Harris gets the ball back for Forest Green though and finds May. He gets dispossessed in a dangerous position. Maidenhead have a chance here. They can roll forward and Innes blocks the challenge and the strike coming in. It loops up to Morzak's hands, but they're pressing Forest Green, Maidenhead, and it's worked a couple of times.
They are. They're definitely coming into the game a little bit more, and that shows you the value of that fast start, because Rovers did catch Maidenhead a little bit napping early on, dominated the first opening exchanges.
Again, give the ball away in their own half. McCann playing the ball in back of the Maidenhead player, and Maidenhead going up to try and get a shot away. Latifair at the edge of the penalty area, taps it to the left-hand side to Barrett, puts a ball into that 6-yard box, and the ball goes off for a free kick. There's a shove in the back of Cian Harris. But again, I think in the last 5-10 minutes, we've been looking mostly in the Forest Green half, and Maidenhead have been going forward.
Yeah, you can't dominate a game for 90 minutes.
They're in his own half, challenged by Osadebe, but finds Barrett well. Spread it to the right-hand side. We've had 9 seconds of the 3 already. Maidenhead have a chance here. Played into the 6-yard box, and it goes to Morzak's hands after Innes leaves it for him.
Yeah, it was just a little bit too far in front of Abrahams, and Innes was able to let it go. He was goal side of Abrahams, and it probably, from our perspective, looked a little bit more nervy than it did, but it was pretty comfortable for Fab.
McAllister thinks about doing it, but May places his pass instead. Looks like Innes on the far post, and it bundles into the hand of Craig Ross fans. So we can know what the stoppages were throughout the game. As Maidenhead have the ball at the edge of the area, played forward. There's a half a chance for them. Forest going to well to organise themselves, and there's going to be another chance coming in. It's well placed into the hands, though, of Morzak.
Yeah, Ferguson did really well to engineer the opportunity onto his left foot, but then shot straight down the middle of the goal, and Morzak's positioning was good and got his body fully behind it. Comfortable save you'd expect him to make, but Forest Green tried to shut out the daylight on.
From Ross to the left-hand side, not the best bowl, as Osadebe wins the ball back and he goes on forward. He's got Cardwell quickly in the middle. May's creating an easy option as well. Goes into the box, Osadebe finds the shot for his second, goes to McAllister, places it in a save with the feet of Ross, who clears away from him. An interesting save from Ross. It was in the middle of the goal and he used his reaction as his feet instead of using his hands.
Yeah, he was off balance for starters, wasn't fully set to spring in either direction, and it was close range as well. You just get anything on it that you can, and if that's a foot, that's well and good to free kicks. And yeah, McAllister's been a little bit frustrated a few times.
McAllister down the right-hand side now. Osadebe great in the low wrap and run. Finds Osadebe in the box, drives on forward, plays back to Cardwell, takes a touch, second goes towards goal, and hits the back of the net! Harry Cardwell with the goal. Osadebe finds him, great first touch, better finish for Forest Green to double their lead.
Really good move by Forest Green. I've said a moment ago that Carl McAllister not getting those sort of free kicks today where he's blocked off. Well, he was on the left-hand side there, popped up in midfield and released Manny Osadebe down the right-hand side. And, you know, that's the sort of attitude you want from Carl McAllister, not to let things worry him, just to get on with the game. He was doing that. A great underlapping run by Osadebe, and then he's just on the... Cardwell was pretty unlucky, couldn't win the wrestling match to be able to get the effort in following the follow-up.
Here comes Maidenhead trying to get the goal back. Play the ball into the 6-yard box and just goes wide. The players diving in, a bit Gascoigne-esque, as they were still lying on the floor, one of them being Sean Mikulski, and Forest being thankful to see that goal for the goal kick.
Yeah, I mean, you said Gascoigne-esque, but he's so close to the far post, there's a hint of Phil Babb-esque about it.
And the shot goes well over the bar, and that is it. As the referee puts the whistle to her mouth, and the full-time whistle goes for a comfortable 2-0 victory. Manny Osadebe, man of the match, getting the first after 11 minutes, tapping in from